When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa's offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. With the catch, it's Parker. Runs through the tackle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Back open in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
The give from the gun. Quick spin on the run. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Hawkeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown!
start from this offense. What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gives it to the back on the draw. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all.
Lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Get the guy in the back.
And the quarterback caught up to sacked at the 12. And the Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got the first down and still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll ride the hot hand. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Cutting it off. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to side.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Toledo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Keys. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
These are simple routes, that drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Across the 45. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Trojans. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Dropping back. Now he's going to break the pocket. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot
Got room on the return. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Iowa. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking for a man, it's Reed. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Hawkeyes line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes one. On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal from the left hash. And this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Toledo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Reed. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jordan. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Southern.
To punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun 1st half.
The Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Close to the marker, it's Hunter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Trojans are on the move. Lost to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Lost to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Using his feet to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take...
Looking to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that in...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nice move to keep running. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He stopped just short. Line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. He splits the upright. That'll cut the lead to 28-27. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 10 over Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12 or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
A nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his...
Gonna let it fly. A full dive to haul that one in. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Reed. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Let's send the tight end in motion. Backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Nice job by this guy finding a slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Complete. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Got it in the middle, it's Coffee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football.
There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Hunter. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on fourth and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Miami is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The Hawkeyes in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bland. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you are.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the left. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best 2-point play to send this thing into overtime and give yourself a chance. Who on offense can come up with a big one here with the game on the line?
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Moving out of the pocket. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the coach will take the penalty. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll try the outside to the left. Turning it on. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Got room to work. Turning on the Jets. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle.